welcome to GATE Wallah. My name is Apuroop and in this session we are going to talk about cutoff and competition trend analysis in GATE. How every year the competition is changing in different branches, how the cutoff is changing in different branches, and whether you should start the preparation or not. Because if you are appearing for GATE, if you are preparing for GATE, you should have an understanding of the competition you are going to face in your branch. So in this session, we are going to talk about the competition and cutoff for different branches: computer science, electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, as well as chemical. And I am going to give you the data provided by IITs, the organizing institutes. So let's start. So this is an overall general cutoff marks analysis from 2021 to 2025. Now let me tell you this, that the cutoff not only depends upon the competition, it also depends upon the level of difficulty. So it doesn't mean that if the cutoff is getting high, the competition is also getting high. Maybe the question paper was easier than before. Okay, so you will not get the understanding, you will not get the idea of the competition just by looking at the number of cutoff. Okay, so if you see in GATE 2021, let's talk about computer science. In general category, the cutoff was 26.1, OBC 23.4, SC/ST 17.4. In GATE 2022, the general cutoff was 25, for OBC 22.5, SC/ST 16.6. So relatively a little less compared to 2021. Come 2023, this cutoff was increased by a very large difference. You can see that in general it is 32.5. From 25 it became 32.5. But that doesn't mean the competition was high, because it might be the case of an easy paper. Okay. Then in 2024 the cutoff was 27.6 for general category, and in 2025 it was 29.2. Then in electronics, 25, 25, 29.9, 25, 25, almost 25. Mechanical, 33, 28.1, 28.4, 28.6, 35.8. Last year, let me tell you, the question paper for mechanical was very easy. I can say that it was the easiest paper for the last 15-20 years. So that is the reason of this high cutoff. Okay, in civil, 29.2, 30.4, 26.6, 28.8, 29.2, approximately 30, give or less, right? So the cutoff doesn't vary that much year by year. Okay, maybe in some years it might change a little bit, but usually it is more or less 30 for different branches every year. Okay. Now let's talk about the competition, the level of competition. How many students have registered, appeared and qualified every year, right? Let me give you the data for electronics first. So in 2023, 70,000 students registered for GATE from electronics. In 2024, this data became 78,000, and in 2025, almost 97, 98,000. So you can see that the rise in the students appearing for GATE in electronics is the highest, I can tell you, after computer science. From 78,000 to 98,000, this is a huge change, a huge increase in the students registering for GATE electronics. Okay, now you can see that top 0.1% mean marks are almost same from 2023 to 2025. Okay, in 2024 it was very less, maybe because of a very difficult paper. Okay, average marks 17.36, 14.99. Can you see that the average marks are almost same? It doesn't matter how many students are appearing, the average marks are almost same. Okay, then qualifying marks and qualifying scores are also not very different. So you can see that the cutoff and the average marks do not depend upon how many students are registering. Even if this number gets doubled, it doesn't mean that average marks will get doubled or qualifying marks will get doubled. Okay, now in 2023, 2024 and 2025, can you see that whatever competition is increasing, that competition is here. You can see in 2024 number of students appeared were 78,000, in 2025 98,000. Can you see, from 0 to 10 marks students, here there were 15,000, here there are 27,000, almost double. So this number is not getting doubled, but here this number is getting doubled. Here also this is a huge increase. So it means that whatever competition increases, that doesn't mean that the competition is increasing for these people. The competition here mostly increasing here. So these are the students who are just filling the form for the sake of filling the form. They are not actually preparing for GATE, or they might be preparing for GATE, but they were not very serious, so they were not able to score that much. So you don't have to worry too much about the number of increase in the students appearing for GATE. The competition for serious students is still the same. It's not very high. Okay, can you see that above 60 marks or above 70 marks, the number of students, it's not very high. Okay, so from 2021 to 2022, 48.5% reduction was there. Then from 2022 to 2023, 18.4% reduction. Then from 2023 to 2024, the number of students appearing for GATE increased by 27%, and then in last year it increased by 22.5%. So electronics is one area in which the growth is too much. So the number of students appearing are also increasing. Let's talk about computer science. So in computer science, you can see in 2023 almost 1 lakh students appeared. Then in 2024 this number increased by 50%, 1,52,000, more than 50%. And then in 2025 again this number increased from 1,52,000 to 2 lakh. And this year also we are assuming that it will increase by around roughly 20 to 30%. Okay, so there is a huge increase. You can see in 2023-2024 it increased, the number of students appearing increased by 38.8%. Then in 2024-2025 it appeared 27.6%. Okay, now look at the competition here also. Let me tell you that the competition mostly is increasing here. Okay, if you see the students who are getting more than 50, more than 60% marks, the competition is not that much. Mostly the competition is here. Okay, so if you are someone who is very serious about GATE, who is working very hard, who is very disciplined, you don't have to worry about the competition. Okay, you have to only compete with 2,000, 3,000 students. Okay, so even if the number of students appearing for GATE is 2 lakhs for computer science, now these are the people who are filling the form, appearing only 1,70,000. Let's say this number increased to 2 lakh. Still you have to compete with the serious 4,000, 5,000 students only. The rest 1,95,000 students are here. Okay, chal. Let's move on to mechanical. So in mechanical, the number of students are reducing. You can see that in core branches the overall admission is reducing, so this will affect the number of this GATE also. So in 2023-2024 there was not much change, but in 2024 to 2025 almost 10% students reduction, in 10% students. Okay, here also if you see in 2025 the number of students getting 90 to 100 marks, this huge increase in number is not because of the competition, it is because of the level of question paper. Last year in 2025 the question paper was very easy, and that is the reason why this number shot to 17, whereas in last year there was 0 students between 90 to 100, and 2025 there are 17 students. This reason is not because of competition, it is because of the level of difficulty. Okay, so you can see that in 2024 to 2025, 5% reduction in number of students appearing for GATE. Okay, electrical engineering, again the number increased from 2023 to 2024 and then 2024 to 2025, but not by a very big margin. Okay. And in civil engineering, again, this number is almost constant. Year by year, you are seeing that the number of registered students almost constant from 2023 to 2024, then 2024 to 2025. So there is not much difference, okay, between the students who are filling the form. Okay. Now in chemical engineering, again this number is almost constant, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. So not much change in the number of students appearing for chemical. Okay. Now the reason behind taking this session is not to scare you with the number of increasing students. The reason was to tell you that even if this number increases by, let's say, 30%, 50%, 100% even, the competition is still among the 5,000, 6,000 students who are seriously preparing for GATE. So if you are someone who is perseverant, who has perseverance, who is determined to crack GATE, you will be able to do it. You just need to work hard. You just need to believe in yourself. Keep working hard and you will be able to crack GATE. So maybe I'll see you among the top rankers of our GATE Wallah next year. Till then, bye-bye. Take care. Have a great day.